I love that. That's really cool.
It's an illusion! Jump on the magnet! Jump on the magnet! What is the magnet? Oh, never mind.
Is it relaxing to solve a difficult puzzle? Not to me.
Oh, I know.
Alright, let's go,
Put the
Joe.
magnet over the button.
What? He's so smart.
Today, we're gonna play Game Maker Toolkit, real name Mark Brown's first game that he's presented publicly called Untitled Magnet Game. Mark Brown does these incredible game analyses. Most of his stuff is he does educational stuff.
Okay.
He looks at games, he dissects them, he analyzes them. You know, I don't think he really had a plan at first while building it. He was like, let me build a game and see where it goes. Let's start.
I don't think
something
anyone
up.
cares. Let's just play the game.
All right. Okay. Is he on a little?
He's on a
Unicycle?
little unicycle thing. He's like a unicycle robot. Ooh. Okay, so X is to pick it up. Oh, I'm moving so slowly now.
Okay, so it's...
Oh wow, this is heavy. This is a heavy. I like how the magnet is like springy. My hands are like spring. Oh. Cool.
All right, it's magnet game. Okay, so it's all about magnets.
It's not that much slow. Oh.
Yeah! Magnets!
Well, that's cool. That was cool.
Can you jump on it?
Yeah. Here, you should try how it feels. I'll teach you. You're in good hands with me.
Why is it so creepy?
I love that. That's really cool. That impact of being pulled in by the magnet, that's immediately fun.
It needs more juice, Ahmed. That's what it needs.
He learned what juice means the other day.
Watch episode 1 if you want to learn about juice.
Am I supposed to step on
We
this?
play the game from the Juice Jam. Okay, I know what to do.
You already figured it out?
Yeah, I figured it out. Hey, you figured it out.
No?
Oh, maybe not.
This is... Okay, we have a puzzle. Let's try to figure this out together. guys.
Oh no, it's an on-off switch. It's not a hold switch.
Yeah, I know that.
So turn it on.
Oh, I should just go with the
Just go
magnet.
with the magnet.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
I thought, okay. By the way, you know what I noticed happens in these kinds of games? You start overthinking puzzles sometimes, and that makes it difficult. Then you realize, oh, it's probably simpler than what I imagined.
Yeah. How are you finding the movement?
I don't like the movement.
Okay.
That's why you always see me jumping. I feel like,
Moving.
I wanna move
moving
him.
feels really slow, right?
Yeah,
For
a
somebody on
little
a wheel, right? You'd think the wheel would be satisfying and fast. Just jump in. Yeah. And now throw it. Nice.
is that what it is?
I guess so. That was cool. A little more action there. A little more fast paced.
I'm gonna press this so we can move this box.
I have a
Can
real
make some
problem with
story?
these buttons. I have a real problem with the affordance of these buttons.
Affordance.
What does that even mean? What the f is affordance?
It's affordance, bro. Don't ask questions.
This guy thinks he's...
Affordance
knows
is
everything.
like the use of the thing is kind of determined by its shape.
Sorry.
What? When I speak
No,
of-
he's not accelerating. He's not accelerating. It's like, just move. I mean, I get it. I'm sorry, Tim Cook. Who made this?
Tim Cook.
Apple.
Tim Apple. Tim Apple made this game.
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. But
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what is the puzzle just by glancing at it. Because by this point, we know the mechanics. I think you're gonna pull that, then you have to throw the
Oh, no,
magnet.
I know what to do. You gotta pull this first, then you need to throw the magnet. What you said was incorrect.
Yeah.
Wow, excellent.
Oh, there's a button there. You see, there's a button at the end. So I gotta make sure it's on one side. That's just gonna open this door, and you can see what the button is connected to by that wire, which is the green pipe, which has a very dull green color.
Oh, I see.
So now you pull this down.
Yeah, pull it down and then pull it down again. Oh, easy. Problem.
I'm sweating. He's like, I'm sweating.
The Dark Souls over here.
Mark Brown, what you doing to me, Mark Brown?
No. I kind of wish you'd die though. Wouldn't it be nice if you just... Oh, I like that.
The drill.
Pushing the magnet is nice. Is the magnet gonna die? Ooh! The magnets are
that's
unstoppable
cool.
in this game.
We're good. Okay, so the magnet stops the death laser. Good puzzle, Mark. Marky Mark.
What? Was your friend?
We're friends. Mark and I are best buds. What is
You met
this?
him before?
No. He's talking to him like he's his buddy.
You guys go to video game design school together?
When I walked into this room, I'm like overwhelmed with things.
Information.
Sometimes information, but that's fine. Sometimes you just need to experiment a bit, then you figure out what's going on.
Alright, good.
You want to add noise sometimes to make it feel like the puzzle is grander than it is.
What does that switch do? You haven't tried
I
it.
know, it takes you up.
No.
What's this guy's name again? Tom Jones?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna do block him? I don't know. Tom Jones, you guys said? He's not Tom Jones, is he?
No, Mark
James Thomas?
Brown. What is wrong with you guys?
Final boss, 100%
Yeah.
ready? Shit.
Boss, I wish.
Final boss.
Yo,
Let's go.
What would a boss fight be?
Isn't Dan Brown known for boss fights?
Dan Brown, the guy who made this game? I don't
Yeah.
think he's known for boss fights.
So like the fact that so removing that laser stopped the that whole button thing. It lost its charge, and then the thing opened. But
Oh! Jump on it! This is an illusion! It's an illusion! Jump on it, and then jump on the magnet! Jump on the magnet! Go to the magnet! Oh, never mind.
Oh, I know.
Alright, let's go,
Put the
Joe.
magnet over the button.
What? He's so smart, Joe! Joe, you're a king! He's right! So that when it falls, it hits the button!
Yeah.
oh my!
This is a good puzzle.
Same shit, though.
Run, Julius! Oh, Joe! Joe, you're a hero!
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
It was just waiting on the loading. Oh man, you
I want
solved
to
it!
give a round of applause to me for solving that
Yeah.
puzzle, and to Mark Brown for creating that puzzle.
Kiss
It was
my
all me.
ass!
Alright guys, so what are your thoughts on the game?
Okay, first of all, I think something we both felt right away was that movement feels a bit slow, like you're kind of dragging the player across the room. There's this slow acceleration at the start of every movement. You don't feel like you have full control over the character.
I agree. I think the acceleration is an issue. Another big issue I have is that if I'm running and then I jump and I want to jump again, what happened? Did you just see that?
There's a pause.
The pause and my character, the jump turns like completely vertical. The whole focus is on the puzzles. So if your focus is on the puzzles, don't make it difficult for me to move.
This feels great.
Yes.
This feels like, you know, in Portal, when you're building up momentum and you're flying through, there's that satisfying moment where you just fly through after you've jumped through a portal many times. That pull of this magnetism has that same fun feeling. It just feels really good and satisfying. I wish we saw more of that. Imagine you're being pulled into something like a death laser, right? And you're being pulled really quickly by a very strong magnet, and you have to, as you said, let go so you fall downwards. You're using the momentum to throw your character forward.
Let's go.
I like whenever you jump, there's a smiley face on the screen.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, he smiles when you jump.
Oh,
So the character's telling me I like jumping. I'm saying I like jumping, but Dan Brown is saying no.
Mark Brown.
And he's saying no.
So what I like here is like you put the magnet and then you leave the room and you leave the magnet behind. I think there's fun potential to have the magnets be these characters who you're constantly abandoning. Like they're so happy.
Oh, it's sad.
They're happy when you pick them up, right? And when you throw them in the magnet, they feel like they're helping you. But then when you leave, they're like, no. Because there is a dryness to the world. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The only thing that's alive is this robot. And Joe, you said you love that he smiled. We didn't notice the whole time that this robot is smiling or it's sad because it's so small. I would even make the screen the full size of the robot's face. And I think adding life to those magnets, making it feel like you're interacting with them. Another thing, was my biggest problem. These buttons. Okay.
You notice Joe, his hand was on my shoulder a little longer than normal. You noticed, huh?
The thing about these buttons is they're toggle on off. They're on off toggle buttons, right?
Yeah.
When I was talking about affordance later, you feel like because they're platforms that press down when you stand on them, it makes you feel like it's a hold kind of button, like you have to hold it. And when you get off, something should change. Right? Whereas the other orange button, cut to the orange button, it actually is a hold.
Yes.
They actually function differently, but their affordance is the same. And I think that's a problem. The only difference between them is the color.
I have a solution. The moment you step on this button, and it should go back up, you're done.
What do you think about how the tutorials are explained with these little green lights?
Very smooth. We touched on another concept, which was death. seeing a red laser like that is like seeing a spike. You know it's either gonna sound an alarm or kill you.
Yeah.
And the spike will kill you.
See how there's a light around the... Like, maybe that's a way to signal, like, how far the magnetism reaches, right?
Right, it could be that, exactly. It's just the spotlight. It looks really good.
I do like that certain elements are highlighted by a light. That's a nice touch. Really makes them stand out. And your eye immediately goes to the thing that's well lit, which is great.
The music is really good, but as the game continued and it was slow paced, the music kind of was helping in putting me to sleep. That's how I feel.
Oh, interesting.
That's how I feel about it.
Because the game has a slow pace.
And
the music
music's
having
also...
that pace is kind of like... You don't find it relaxing, actually, while you're solving a difficult puzzle?
Is it relaxing to solve a difficult puzzle? Not to me. For me, I need, if you're making me do something intense, I need to like have something that keeps me going. Now, there's a crazy example. There's a game called VVVVVVVVV. Maybe that's... This is not a joke for those of you who haven't heard of this game. It's not a joke. Joe, play that amazing song from VVVV. That's also, okay, maybe that's a little too intense.
I think you called the laser eye earlier. When it gets powered down, I would love for there to be a sound so you could... Because the first time it happened, I did not notice it. And when it's being powered up, I would love a sound there as well. And I would love for you to suggest what kind of...
Oh, so I would make it toot 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 toot.
That's
and then
amazing.
If you're powering up, it's toot 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 toot. So as it's moving, you're gonna play with the pitch.
All right.
Up pitch as it's going up, down pitch as it's
And you're gonna show us an example, right?
No, you want me to make an example?
Yeah, I
just did with my voice.
I know, but I want you to make it. That would be so cool for the audience.
Simple. All right, I'll do it. Making me do work, this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him do work. So.
Wow.
Joe, I would love to hear your thoughts on the sound.
Look at those two clowns thinking they have actual good feedback. Come on, man. This is Mark Brown we're talking about. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Joe had to leave, but I want to give him an opportunity to say something.
So Joe's not really here, but he's gonna...
Right now, it's really not enjoyable to look at the button and then have your eyes follow that path and see where it connects. It really interferes with my flow of figuring out the puzzle. So here's my suggestion. This button can connect to a square that says A, and that A can be glowing. And then you can show next to that magnetic field that it's connected to an A as well. So actually it's a wireless connection. Because having to force this wire go around the screen, you're really kind of also putting yourself in a box when it comes to the visual design. You're having all these wires wrapping around and it just clutters the environment. If Mark Brown decided to continue working on this game, you know, take it further, what are our ideas for like where it can go from here?
What I would do if I was bringing this to a final game, I would bring in a lot of the platforming. Use that concept of repulsion and attraction. Imagine holding onto a magnet, being repelled from the floor. You're floating up, and then you can release a magnet and hold onto another magnet, and there's a repulsion streak taking you that way, kind of like a jungle beats, where wind is just blowing you and you're hanging onto stuff and letting go. Yeah, so there's another thing I wanted to touch on, which he showed us at the end of his game. The enemy. If you jump on its head, then it can die. So that's a whole new thing you can think about. He showed keys. Some keys could be magnetic. Some keys can be made of wood. So now all of a sudden, it's not just magnets I'm carrying around. There could be other objects. And monsters as well. Some monsters could be attracted and repelled by objects, and some monsters could not be made of metal. The fact that he just took one half of his mechanic of magnets, which is just attraction, and made this many puzzles out of it, shows that, hey, listen, if I want to make a full game, I can make it, and it's going to be really good. So it's very impressive.
I have trouble imagining a boss, but I could imagine like a set piece. Like set pieces are a nice replacement for bosses where there's a lot going on, it's a very intense, like the level is falling apart. I would love to see more progress on this game, even if it progresses slowly.
Yeah, so you really want to see this game continue.
I think there's potential here, yeah, if he wants to keep going with it. Good job.
Good job, great job. I had a lot of fun playing it, honestly.
Yeah, thanks for giving us something to play, something to analyze. I had a lot of fun this episode, honestly.
And we'll see you all next time with the next game.
I'm so shit at editing videos. This took me 5 months to make. Please, like and subscribe. Come on. I'm tired. Please.
Thank you so much for playing my game.